First, we discussed aircraft damage. So we, discussed what would you do if you had a landing gear problem on your approach to land. A landing gear problem or a landing gear issue. If we cannot fix the problem, we must, or we have to report to the OCC. That was a great answer. Maybe we will request a low approach. You use this request to, but when you're requesting something, we're going to use a. We will request a low approach. Then we talked about this aircraft damage looking at this picture. There's a lot of damage to this aircraft. So first, how can we describe or talk about this part? There is a hole in the nose of the plane. And we kind of discussed why. Why is there that big hole? And here's the sentence we worked on. Some hit the aircraft. Right? But we want to be more specific than that. Something large, something big hit the nose of the aircraft. Something big collided with the nose of the aircraft. Perhaps something struck the front of the aircraft. Remember, hit, collided with, or strike. It's kind of, a serious hit, something more serious damage. Then we have the wing clipped the stabilizer of the other aircraft. This came from a different recording, but clipped is usually not as serious, maybe small damage or a little bit of damage. Maybe a drone struck the windshield of the aircraft and caused it to shatter. Next, we're going to talk about that window or windshield part. Now, how can we describe or talk about this? You said the window is broken. But even better would be the windshield is cracked or the windshield is shattered. Remember, shattered is, so badly damaged you cannot see through the window. Now, in this picture, the windshield is shattered. Next, we're going to talk about the paint on the front of that aircraft. We said, change the paint color. Although that's not the best way to talk about it. We're going to talk about specifically the paint. The paint is scratched, or the paint is chipped. Chipped paint we use a lot, especially for cars or walls where the paint is coming off. We say, the paint is chipped. And the paint came off. Next, we talked about the future of aviation. We talked about drones and unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs. You said maybe in the future, aircraft will only have one pilot, or maybe no pilots. Like or similar to self-driving cars. We talked about self-driving cars a little bit, and you said, now I cannot believe yet. But even better would be, now I don't trust self-driving cars. But maybe in the future, the technology will improve. Just a note on trust versus believe. Trust is to have kind of a high confidence level about something. For example, I trust my best friend to keep a secret. However, believe is, you accept something is true even if there's no proof. So sometimes we say, small children believe in Santa Claus. Right? So even though Santa Claus is not real, small children believe in Santa Claus. And here's this, kind of screen clip from the internet from a YouTube video, and I've attached the link at the bottom. But this is actually a pretty good YouTube video explaining in English and Korean the differences between believe and trust. And last, we talked about the different nicknames for the bathroom. We say bathroom most commonly in North America, US, but in England or Europe, they might say the washroom, the loo, WC, the WC for water closet. But we also use restroom, the John, the gentleman's or ladies' room, and the toilet.